Today, globally, fathers are being honored. For fathers that deserve to be honored are being honored. For fathers that are yet to get there, they are being encouraged. For fathers that are absent, make them receive sense. For those who still want to be fathers, they have to learn the rope. It is easy to be called a father, but father is not a title. Father is a responsibility. And how many people do find that out? It's quite difficult. It's the most difficult job to do on earth. Many times I sit down and I think about who a father is. Aside being the progenitor of the earth, according to celestial Metai histories, God created Adam first. Even in all the discussion in the Torah, the discussion about the super being from the celestial realms, they are mostly men. Even in the history of men, they try to count only the men. Even in the history of man, when you check the power of a nation, they try to ensure that they manipulate the number of men to be more than that of women. But we all know women are more than men. However, it plays a significant role. A man is not just a man. A boy, human style of being a boy or a male factor. But there is a difference between a male factor and a father. A father is not just a father. A father also wears different crowns or is in different offices, which I have identified. I only identify five. Five pinnacle of a man. A man becomes a father, yeah? In the real sense of things. Not the one that I need to be recognized or associated to be. But in the real sense of things, biologically, a man, for me, has five pinnacle offices. Number one, a man is a king. Number two, a man is an apostle. Number three, a man is a priest. Number four, a man is a teacher. Number five, a man is a developer. And other ones you can also talk about it just to make it a bit more robust. A man is a leader. A man must be an influencer. A man, above everything, must be an author. An author that writes the history of where he comes from and for his own generation to also share. And on this note, I'd like to welcome everybody to today's special edition of Aristocrats Enclave. I've got a lot of things we will be talking about, but today is more of education. I don't know why. Maybe since yesterday, I found myself in a mood of enlightening people and for us to have a robust engagement rather than having patterns or banters or having some kind of jabs. No, let's talk to ourselves. We seek justice, but do we actually speak true to ourselves? Tonight, if you happen to be here, if you got friends that are on socials that you think they should be here, everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. But do not forget the rules of the platform. Let us be civil. Let us think. Let us all act as a man. A man thinks deeply before he talks. A man just don't talk, but a man thinks. Now, what am I trying to say is that a lot of things are there for all to know. And we simply have to explore those things today. But let me just take things from the basis. I'm Grant Aristocrat. Today, I am honored and incredibly I really want to look into the contribution of fathers to our society, focusing on their vital role in nation building generally, especially in Africa, and from strengthening marriages and guiding their children to participate in politics and driving economic growth. Fathers are the heart of the nation development. And I wanted to join everyone here. If you are a male factor, please send in your request. Moderator will bring you in. I need more men up here. And I need a mix. I don't want more women. I want more men today. On the socials, we have 65% of women who are the population. Men, are there too, but I want them up. So today, my focus is simply for me to say, you celebrate Father's Day. But what is the significance of father in the life of people? What is the significance of fathers when it comes to things that concerns everyone? We should not be oblivious of the fact that when you remove the father factor in a nation, the nation struggles. If the nation is to prosper, the fathers must be at par with the vision of the nation. The mother will keep the homes. The mother will protect the family. The mother will nurture the family. The mother will ensure that the children are doing what they are supposed to do. But the father's figure is meant to instill discipline, protection, provision, an exemplary leader. And truth be told, John Maxwell says in his word, leadership is earned and is given by people. But I also say something. Leadership is earned. It is when the people see you as one of theirs. When the people see you that you are a true leader, they give you the office of leadership. You don't take it. You don't fight for it. You are given the office of leadership. Which fathers, as the world is designed, do occupy. However, you can earn leadership only by service to others. If you are a man, you are not ready to lay down your own life for your family, then you are not a father. Paul says in his word in the book of Corinthians chapter 1, Corinthians 1, chapter 13, he said, when I was a child, I speak like a child. Now, a whole lot of things are there. And maybe I should, try as much as I can to see how much I would love to take this discussion very far. But as much as it is, let us recognize our faith plays a significant role in what we do. Our faith is one of the pillars of our culture. Our faith points us to what we are grown up to share, our values, what our parents want us to know, what our parents want us to hold dear. And this, is the culture of every society. Now, every society have a significant reference to the celestial. Some beings that are more than them. And truth be told, you can't lie about that because there are some power that controls things. Now, those power that control things are things that people reference to and they tie their faith to. Therefore, the faith continues to play a significant role in people's life. And Paul says in the first book of Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 11, He said, when I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I'm reading the new international version. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put ways of childhood behind me. The very first time I read that, I reversed it because it said when I was a child, that was a male factor. And one thing I really want us to look together today is the role of the father in nation building. You are first a male factor, a child, a male child, before you become a man, before you become a father. 3 processes: a male, a man, and a father. Many people, they are just men. Many men are just men. They are not fathers, even though they have wives and they have children. They are still men. Many men are still male, even though they are man. They are still male. So there is no difference between a male child and a male man because they still act like that. Apostle Paul was a philosopher. He said, when I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. Then I reversed it. If you are a man, you don't talk first. What do? You reason. The first thing that connotes you to be a man, that you reason. After you reason, you think. And that is the thought. You think. After you think, then you talk. Because when you are a male, you talk, you think, and reason. But once you become a man, you reverse it and take the last to be the first. You reason first. That is the situation of God. You reason around it. When you reason around it, then you think, you ponder over it. When you ponder over it, solutions will come to mind. Then you speak. Many men today speak, think, and reason. It shows they are still a male factor. Now, I'm talking to men, I'm talking to mothers who will train male to be men. There is something significant about our lives today. Women are raising giants in men. But even if the women who are the home carer, the comforter, do not know the principle and the significance of a male factor, and when they transform into a man, there is a problem. Even many men do not understand it. Now, this generation have been so blessed with wisdom that has never been in the days of my fathers, of my grandfathers. Because they learn things, they don't tell them. They learn on the job. But this time, there are people who come out to talk so that you understand where you are entering to and understand your responsibility for yourself, to people that will depend on you, your children, and to the nation as a whole. Therefore, when you are a man and you become when you are a male, becomes a man, you become a father, you will now begin to transform into the offices that I read earlier, even into leadership offices, which now has a bigger impact on the society as a whole. No wonder Africa is what it is today. The father factor is missing. Now, let me just go with my talk. Now, as a man, you reason, you think, then you talk. As a male child, you talk, you think, then you reason. So before you say anything as a man, you should have thought about it. Before you say anything as a man, the first thing that should come to your mind is your ability to reason. Our ladies will bear me witness. Your man will sit in the house. You are talking to him. You say, are you listening? He's listening, but he's thinking. He's reasoning. Women are wired in a different way. Women are wired like those old Nitel cabling in those days. You don't know your own. They begin to carry phone to detect it. You will do, you will see the Nitel cable all woven together. That is how women are wired. So that when you touch any part of a woman, she reacts, she talks, she doesn't forget. But if a man have a situation, once he talks about it, everything is clear, he has forgotten, he moves on. Women don't move on. They continue to talk about it. That is how they are created. Now, men, today I don't want to talk about women. Today is not Mother's Day, but I really want to talk to men because part of the justice for mohbad that we find ourselves today is because of the absence of the male factor, the absence of men, the absence of fathers in the society, the absence of fathers that have moved into leadership position, but they are still male factor. Not even man, not even fathers. If you do not move from a male to a man, then to a father, you can never be a good leader. What am I driving at? Today is Father's Day. Let's talk. But it's going to be more of a aristocrat passing out my pounding, my foundings. And please, bear with me. So, what am I saying? Looking into a whole lot of things. Like I said, leadership is earned. Influence. Leadership is earned, not given. And it is influenced by service given to people. So if you are not ready to serve people, you cannot influence them. If you cannot influence them, you cannot earn their respect. If you cannot earn their respect, you can never be their leader. You will see in some family, a man will come and say, I am the head of this house. No, a lion does not announce itself. A lion will walk majestically in the jungle. Other animals recognizes it. A leader does not announce itself. It announces itself by its reason of service. And people see that service, and through his service, he will influence people. When he influences them, they will give him willingly their loyalty, and that is leadership. I read the Bible a lot, and I read a part when King David, in the history of the Israelites, was running at when King Saul wanted to kill him. He went into a cave and met some people. Even when he ran away, people were coming to him, help us, help us. Some people have chased us. He was in a cave. There was no food. But they lived with him for a while. And he said, oh, how I wish to drink that clean water in the land of the Philistines. That was all he said. The following day, they brought that water to him. King David said, how did you get the water? They said, you are a man that has given us courage, that have shown us that you laid your life for us. If you can lay your life for us, we will lay our own life for you, because you are what? To be a leader for us to follow. That is the hallmark of service. A man that is not ready to serve can never lead. A father that is not ready to be hungry for his own family to eat cannot be a father. A father that cannot teach and influence his children cannot be a father. In Yoruba ethics, they will say, Ìyá ni wúrà, bàbá ni jígí. Wúrà means gold. Mothers are gold. The father is a mirror. Every child, either male, female, look unto the father. The attitude of the father, the response of the father, everything the father does, they want to do. You will see children taking your big shoe, wearing it, and they want to walk. What does that tell you? They want to be like you because you are their first idol. You are their first God, the first lover to a female child, the first friend to a male child. But if you do not live in love with your own, how can they follow you? If they cannot follow you, why wouldn't they be lost sheep? And at the end of the day, you might lose them. This is the reality of our society. Where am I going with this? We're still talking about the male factor, and today is Father's Day. If today is Father's Day, if you have a father, honor him. There is nothing father wants more from their children than to honor them. We all do something. Mothers, when children come, they will buy a lot of goodies for their mother. They don't buy for the father. Some will buy alcohol for the father. So now papa, make papa they drink alcohol, make it die. Go they give your papa alcohol. You've never thought one day, let me buy a shoe for daddy. Let me buy a wristwatch for daddy. Let me take daddy on a date. Let me take him to a spa. Let me take him to do his manicure and pedicure. Now, only women, they do manicure, pedicure. Let's think. While father do not demand, but a good father deserve a good treat from the child. Because what you sow is what you reap. Now, where are we going? Key things I'm talking about today is actually looking into the male factor, and we trying to understand the importance of the male factor in nation building. And if we try to understand this, it will really help us to know that even those who are fighting for justice for others, you should ask yourself, are you actually acting in tandem with the tenets of justice itself? Are you not supposed to be fighting for justice even for your own children or for your own siblings or for your own nibblings? But you are at forefront fighting justice for others. Even you deserve justice. Even people around you deserve justice from you, because you check some men, they are Hitler. They are adult Hitler. They oppress people around them, but they come out to fight for justice from other people. Justice, as I will say, is a reflection of God. If a father is a mirror to his children, what are you mirroring to your children thus far? It is never late to do the right thing. Now, I'm looking into the factor of a male factor. Now, I've spoken about what should be, how I think a father is. Moving from a male factor to a man factor. Now, let's take a man to be a father, because that is where we are going. Even before you have a child, when you get married, you become a father. Many men don't understand that. For those of us that come from the Christianic faith, or even the Islam, or even tradition. Traditionally in Africa, when a woman is to be married out, those who are there, they will bring the lady. They will hand over the lady. That is traditionally. I'm talking about Yoruba tradition. It could differ from other tribes. Now, in the Yoruba tradition, when they've done all the dowry and everything, they'll bring in the bride. They will pray for the bride. They will hand over the bride to the father of the groom, because he is the head of his family. And they will say, we give you this child alive and healthy. We pray that you will nurture her and she will also bear more children for you. And the father will go forth and hand over the girl to his son. I give you this woman. Take care of her. Protect her. Provide for her. What have you become as a husband? That is your first child. Your wife is your first child. Your first child has been given to you. You think you don't have a son or you don't have a child. Your wife is your first child. You are meant to pamper her, take care of her, protect her, guide her. You are meant to influence her, to make her better than who she is. She might have a BSc in architecture, for example. When she is with you, she must have masters, she must have doctorate, she must have professorship, even if she demands it. She must have more knowledge about taking care of children, about taking care of the home, about relating with others, because it is your duty to mirror that. So your first job as a man is when you marry, you become a father. But many men think they were lovers when they marry. They don't think that their wife is their child. They begin to do whatever they want. Let's look away from things that happen. Relationship did not go fine, and leave that. Let's scratch that. Those are other things. The first baby, a man, what makes a man a father is when he marries someone and the person is given to him. Therefore, a father have nurtured that woman to a level, is now transferring that child that is grown now, not a baby, to you to make her better. So your first job as a father, how well have you fed? Have you allowed your peers to influence how you took care of your own wife? Do you see your wife as a competitor while you ought to be a father? Do you see your wife as an enemy while she ought to be your child? Do you see your wife as a slave while she ought to be your father? I'm going somewhere. We've moved from a male factor to a man factor. Now we are in the realm of the father. It is how well you took care of that woman. When she conceived your second child, that will be your first child, that we also always refer to. It is the love and care you share with her that she will pass into that child in her womb. Children tap from their mother everything that happens to them. If a woman is maltreated, when you give birth to that child, the child might develop some habitual tendencies that will reflect what has been happening to the mother. Because the child taps from the heart of the mother. If the mother every time is consuming sorrow, fear, punishment from you, the father, the new father to her, she will be passing the same thing to your second child that you are referring to as your first child, because you miss it. And I think this happened because many men that become father when they marry are yet to understand the fact that being an husband is an office. Being responsible as an husband is different from the factor of a father. So when you get married, you assume two offices: the office of an husband and the office of a father. An husband is someone that provides, love, cherish, protect. Now a father, it's someone that should act in a way that as a child sees the father as an hero, his or her first hero, as a symbol that the child needs to reflect. That is how you need to be to your wife. How many men today can their wife say, "You inspire me in what I'm doing"? How many men today can say they are supporting their wife's ambition? Are they not looking at their ambition as a conflicting aspect to them taking care of the home? Are the women only made to take care of the house? No. Even our parents in those days are not only meant to take care of the house. They are commercially viable, they are mothers, and they also get involved in community development. So the women are not made just to be at home. They are meant to be helper. They are meant to see the error when the men who are forerunners are going. And because they are busy with thinking and doing many things, the women will be able to see those lapses. And when they return, you say, my husband, my wife, my husband, my wife, what happened? The father of my children, why you were doing this? I noticed this, I noticed that. And a good husband will say, please tell me, when she expresses to you, you accept it because she's watching your back. If a woman is standing beside a man, just like everybody talk about women femininity, you must stand shoulder to shoulder to a man. That is not your role. Your role is even more important than that of a man. Your role is to supervise what the man is doing. It makes you the boss. But many women don't even understand that role. You are the boss. Why he works and does everything, he comes back, you will do some corrections. He thought he has done everything. You will tell him the errors. Because your job is because you are not doing what he's doing. He's busy operationally. You are the MD. The job of the MD is to be a strategic and visionary person. So while others are working, you are looking. They are doing it well, they are not doing it well, you are noticing. When they come back, you put them aright and they will get better. Are you a woman that help your partner to execute what he has done perfectly? Are you looking out for his mistake so that you can correct him? Or you are looking out for his mistake so that you can pull him down? When we get married in church, or we always say, she's my better half. Some women are minus half instead of better half. They will come and minus the half the man has. Some men are also meant to minus the half the woman has. Now, each of them will turn to quarter instead of half. But if you are a better half, you are meant to add your half to her own so that you become one. It is Father's Day. How well do you understand the role of fathership? The role of a father. Are you still a male factor, or you are a man and you think you are a father and you think you can be a leader? One of the biggest problems of us. Now, where was I going? A father, first child, is his wife. And that is why when you go into the Christian drum, when they say father should stand up, they will say, husband, stand up, even though you have a child or not. Stand up, you are married. Because you already have a baby, your wife. That is your first child. Are you taking care of her? Because when she begins to bear children, if you are a bad father, she will be teaching those children those bad things because she will want to retaliate. And the children will also learn those bad things. And we will begin to have a generation that has pain, that has cause to settle with their father. And they move. And they marry children from a normal and good homes, and they corrupt them. And we now begin to have menace in the society. It starts from the man. The menace in our society today starts from the men. When the men fail to know that they've moved from being a male child to a man, and they fail to know that they are now husband and fathers, but they don't even understand it. And they seek to be leaders. They want respect that they've not earned. That is one of the biggest bane, the foundation of a bad society. Like I said, in nation building, if you remove the factor of a father, the nation will crumble, because it takes fathers to lead, real fathers to lead a nation. You are fighting for justice. How well have you been a father in your own sphere of influence? You are fighting for justice. Even if you look at all the attributes of a man, do you think you are a man or you are a male factor? Because if you are still a male factor, then you are not a man. You cannot be counted. If you are still a man and you refer yourself as a father, you are not a father. You cannot be counted to be a father in the real sense of it. You are just sharing the nomenclature. If you are a father and you are yet to let the attributes or exhume the principles of a father, you cannot be a leader. Therefore, which society are you actually building? You now come out be shouting, he's a bad woman, he's a bad child, the economy is bad, our leaders are bad. You yourself, if they put you in that position, would you do better? Would you do better? It's always easy to blame others, but we take it away, we project it to other people. Now, a lot of responsibility of father. It's Father's Day. Now, father in marriage. Father are the cornerstone of many marriages, providing stability, love, and guidance. In Africa, as it were, the traditional value often emphasize strong family bonds. The role of father as a husband is pivotal, very, very significant. Of a father as a husband. If you are not a husband to your wife, you cannot be a good father. She's your first child. It means your first child has been maltreated. Your wife, you know, she likes to talk, pre. And because you know if you cool down and she did everything she wants to do, you call her, oh yeah, come here. All these things you are saying, this is it. She'll now say, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But instead of you to do that, the first thing you do is to sound that a great slap. That even one of our teeth can escape. A tooth will be out. Or when you slap her lips will break. That is blood. Or when you slap her, she will just shout. Now you begin to fight. Say, this woman, you are too troublesome. You, as a father, what are you reflecting to her? Now, taken away, traditionally, your father must be a husband, which is pivotal to every family in a marriage. Fathers model respect, commitment, and partnership, setting standard for their children and contributing to the fabrics of a stable society. I remember when we were in school, they would say the first institution in social study is the family. Who brings the family together? The father, then the mother, then the children. Is the father a leader in his own household, or is just a follower? Is he a father when he enters, everything fall in place without talking? Or he must enter and say, yes, I'm here, I'm the head of the family. You must understand that. It is not the woman that has failed you. It is you as a man that has failed. Because you don't have to announce yourself as a leader. When a lion enters, everybody aligns. A leader, even though they are serving, people always respect them. How well have you earned the respect of your family member? Are you a father that sits and expects everybody to do everything and only you is right? Questions for people. Now, fathers in parenting, as a husband, you must show care, show everything. Parenting is one of the most significant contributions of fathers to make a nation. In Africa, this is coming out very evident because today we have many children that do not have parents. People make babies but are not ready to give them parental duty. They give birth to them, put them in the society. So it is not the fault of those children, but the fault of the father in their life. The fathers that are supposed to take care of them usurp their own responsibility for others to take. They'll blame it on poverty, blame it on no job, blame it on bad economy. There is always bad economy. Since I was a child, there is no time my parents will not complain. The economic is hard. Economy has always been hard all over the world, and it will continue to be. But are some people not churning out good children? Ask yourself. This is a society we must build. So if we need to stop and ensure that where we are is a different place, and we are in this time, there is more wisdom out there that are everywhere that people of old do not have. Our parents will have been better than what we got from them. But if they had the exposure we are having today, they would have been better. But we that we have had those exposures, how as our own children or our roles as father, how has it turned out to be? We need to check it. Do the right thing before you begin to fight for justice. You yourself, people around you, are they not seeking for justice against you because you are fighting for someone else's? Now, we do all that as a parent, as a man. The most important thing which we all fall under is fathers in politics. It is politics. That is politics of the home. Politics is a system of management. It's just management skill. How you manage people's emotions, how you manage people's interests, and ensure that everything is stable. That is what it is. That is politics. How well do you even know the member of your family? There are some fathers, they don't even know the birthday of their children. Some fathers don't even know when their male child is growing pubic hair under his armpits. They don't even listen to their children when they say, "Daddy, I have something to tell you." Say, go and meet your mother. I don't have time. I'm watching the news. I'm busy. I've gone out to look for money for you people. You just disturb me. What is wrong with you? Now only you. They look for money. You are giving birth to children and you expect someone else to take care of them. You put everything on the mother. Your mother will take care of it. Your female daughter will come to you, "Daddy, I have an issue in school." You say, no, I don't want to hear that. Go and tell your mother. Oh, your female child starts a menstrual cycle. You don't even know. As a father, as an owner of a business, as a leader, everything that happens, you must know. It might not be your specialty, but you must have the knowledge. That is why some fathers, their children, because of lack of parenting, come with unwanted pregnancy. You say, "Hey, the child I just gave birth to, don't grow, don't get pregnant." Did you know when she started a menstrual period, a menstrual cycle, when she became a woman biologically? Do you know? You don't know. But when you go, I'm the father. If the child is going very well, that is my daughter. What have you imparted in that to your daughter? What has your father seen in your mirror that she has emulated? What has she seen in wearing your shoes that is bigger than her? Same with your male child. Today is Father's Day. And these same fathers are the ones that will come to the general public to become leaders. No wonder a place like Nigeria, we continue to cry about leadership. Are they not men that have been our governors, our House of Rep members, our presidents in different levels of leadership? Don't we have 99% of men being in those positions? If they are truly fathers, they will know what they ought to do. It's because the father factors is missing. They are still babies. Some of us are still babies. They are privileged to be in that position. They claim they are leader, but their followers never give them their loyalty because they don't know how to serve this. They don't serve others. They are served. And these are the people that we have always have. I'm not talking about Western world. They have their own problems. These are people we always have in the African society, and we continue to cry. Even people that are crying themselves are worst off. It is a whole lot of things. Fathers are meant to be educators and mentors. As a father, do you even upgrade your own knowledge for you to have something to educate your own children? What kind of a mentor are you? Are you a mentor or a mentolator? Are you a mentor? What do you have to mentor others? When you yourself have not even equipped yourself, you are still in that backwardness. This is how we should be. I'm a man. When I come home, they must serve me. When I finish eating, pack my plates. When I come in, everybody wrong. Because I'm the daddy, I can do anything. But don't do what I do what I say. What kind of a father are we? It's Father's Day, and it is good to have the Father's Day. Now, the contributions of fathers to economic development we can't overemphasize it because it's very important. But it takes someone that understands the meaning of being a child, meaning to be a man, meaning to be a father, then a leader that can make economic contribution, that can actually make other people's life better. A lot is left to do. Today, we talk about mohbad's case. We've been on platform where people talk about the family of Mohbad, how they've not supported Mohbad, how they've not been there, how his friends are frenemies, da 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 da. It's good. We can see the speck in other people's eyes. Have you removed the log in your own eyes? In the same justice for Mohbad, we could see how people are. Their scheming skill, causing confusion, talking to A, leaking it to B, behaving they are with A, whereas they are also with B. Taking information from A, giving it to B. Taking from B, giving it to C. Yet, they are fighting for justice for someone that needs it. Even people need justice against them because they are committing a lot of injustice on others. Let's think. When you point a finger to someone, where are the rest of the finger pointing to? 3 out of those 4 fingers are pointing at you, while 1 is pointing to the ground. And that one pointing to the ground is a weakness. Is a witness that what you are saying, think, reason, think before you say. That is a hallmark of a man. As fathers, if the father factor is not in something, creation or truth is mostly still hidden. Let me give us a good example. When we read the Bible, the Genesis, in the Bible, when God said they should not eat from the fruit of good and evil. If they do, they shall die. So they stay away from it. But when Eve ate it, the Bible did not say something happened. Nothing happened. Eve just ate it. Eve did not see she was naked. Eve did not see any other thing until Adam ate it. Adam saw. Eve now saw. What does that mean? It means even Eve is in a supervisory role to Adam, supporting him, watching his back. Adam is the carrier of the vision. If you are the carrier of the vision, if someone steals your master plan, they cannot achieve it because they don't understand it. Only you understands what you are meant to do. That is to say, in every society, if the father figure refuses to do their role, people will not even see that what they are doing is wrong. The way Eve never saw that eating that fruit of good and evil, something has gone wrong until Adam ate it. Then their eyes open. Because it is the carrier of the vision that can activate the hidden treasure. Today is Father's Day all over the world. As a father, how well have we fared? Even as children, have you ever find time to honor your father? Have we? Honor a father. A father's influence in shaping a child's future is immeasurable and critical for the building of a strong nature. If you want to bring a strong nation, you must, as a father, take up your responsibility. Move from being a male factor, move into being a man. Move from being a man, move to the office of a father and a husband, and move from there and continue to explore to see those other offices a father ought to function. To function as a teacher, to function as a developer, to function as an influencer, to function as an author, to function as a leader. Wonderful. Today is Father's Day. We are fighting for justice for mohbad. How well has fathers failed in being true fathers? How well have we even failed in fighting for the true thing that will affect our society? Even in the process of fighting for justice, are you actually fighting for justice? Good evening, everybody. This is Aristocrats Enclave, and today we see it as a point of duty to say, let's talk about Father's Day, the role of father. Let's take a little break, and when I come back, I want everyone on the panelists, you need to send out, what do they call it? Shout out to your father figure, shout out to all men, and when we do that, we will come back and continue the discussion. But in the interim, we might try to, get some other things done. We might try to say, today, as a father, we deserve a whole lot of things. And, it's always good for us to talk about this thing and also speak about them, engage ourselves, and do well. So I like to play a Yoruba song so that after that we will come back and get things up. Today is Father's Day. And most significantly, as much as we talk about fathers, Fathers are important factors in nation building. Fathers are the custodians of safety. Fathers are the custodians of guidance. Fathers are the custodians of prosperity in any society. So for me, the question is, today we are fighting for justice. You that you are fighting for justice, how well have you fared as a father? How well are you ready to improve as a father? How well have you even honored fathers before you? Now, before we go out to the shout out, it's a nice day. We need to just admonish ourselves a little and go further. And like I will always say, fathers are the pillars of family unity, fostering stability and love that extends into the community. Active fatherhood is a cornerstone of responsible citizenship and nation building. A father's guidance and support are essential in nurturing future leaders and responsible citizens. Because if the father are not there, the strength of a nation lies in the dedication and integrity of its fathers. In the political arenas, fathers who lead with integrity set the standard for good governance. Whether are you setting a standard for a good family, even in your household? Are you setting a standard of a good neighbor, even in your neighborhood? Are you setting a standard of a good husband or lover, even to those you claim you love? Are you setting a standard to people that entrusted you with a position? Are you setting a standard within the sphere of friendship where you are? Are you not hear this, say this? Do you have integrity even among the people around you? We can always be better. So this night, I think enough of too many of my, thinking.
See, Aristo, you know, uh, you just
Number
want,
one, Lenchi.
yes,
Just hold on. Egunlani Kẹ́yìn Gbàyẹ̀. Hold on.
well,
Egunlani Kẹ́yìn Gbàyẹ̀. Now, to all my panelists that have been around and those who are in the comment section, it is time for you to do shout out. Do shout out to your parents, your father, or father figure, your boss. Your boss is the father of your career, if you don't know. The owner of the company where you work that have not sacked you, even when that is down economy, that have not sacked you, even when things are not going, and is still sacrificing to pay your salary so that you can feed your family, is a father figure. That person that you run to ask for advice and you respect so much is a father figure. Your own father is your biological father. If he's also a father figure, because in some cases, some men are just biological father. Some men are father that nurture. Some men are father that help their own offspring to grow. Whichever one you have, let's do shout out to fathers tonight. I will start with Susie for justice. Shout out to the fathers, please. Today is Father's Day because una they enjoy Mother's Day. Everybody they do Mother's Day. Make una do Father's Day today. So I'm starting from Susie. Shout out.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the house. But I'm going to plead, I'm going to beg you to permit me one of my daddy's favorite music. The day I was getting married. That is what he used in handing me over to my husband. So that the music means a lot to me and is one of his favorite music. So I want to share it with all father father to be, and father presently, and incoming father. Give me the opportunity to play this music to appreciate fathers and all the fathers. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Thank
That
you.
is your own.
Each and one of us. For me, I lost my mother quite when I was young. So my daddy took care of me and made me who I am today. So that music means a lot for me. The story behind that music is long, but I want to share it with you guys as a father. To mean for my dad to choose that music to usher me out, to hand me over to my husband, is a good memory for me. So thank you and happy Father's Day. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I'm done, sir. I'm
BB,
done, sir.
are you there? Yeah,
Yeah.
BB, your turn. Oh. You are the first man factor that came up. Happy Father's Day, Baba.
Thank you very much.
Your shout out, please.
Happy Father's Day to you too. I greet everyone according to your time, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the men in this journey of justice for mohbad. I want to use this opportunity to wish my dad. He's late now, but he has a lot of space in my heart. And he is a lover of reggae music. And I grew up in the house where we listened to a lot of reggae. If you guys notice, I love listening to reggae music because he always said, I remember he always told us that anytime the music is playing, we should pay attentively to the words in the music. And he made us to believe that reggae music is a gospel. So I love him so much. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. May he continue to be in the bosom of the Almighty. And I love my two kids. As a father myself, I really love them. And want to use this opportunity to wish every father, especially Pharmacy Taiwo Adeleye, God continue to bless you, sir. My head pastor, Pastor Ishak. Happy Father's Day to you, doctor and engineer. Happy Father's Day to you. Those are father figures in my life. They taught me the path to choose, and they prevent me from going through the path of destruction. I thank God for their life and their contribution. I believe they are listening, and I thank God for their life. They hold me very strong as their own biological child, and I thank God for their life. I wish them happy Father's Day. Thank you.
Isabella, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, aristocrat,
Okay.
everyone.
Give it to us. Give it to us. That is
So,
good. Give it to us.
so first of all, I want to say Happy Father's Day to everyone under the sound of my voice in this on this platform, and in the box. Happy Father's Day to you and your family. Um, I pray that God will continue to uphold you, preserve you, and lead you aright. I also want to say a happy Father's Day to my dad, the man that birthed me forth into this world with the help of my mom. They say the father raises the child and the mother nurtures the children. Um, I'm happy to say that my father raised me and my mom nurtured me. Still nurturing, still raising. 'Cause, yeah, according to everyone on TikTok, my nickname is Daddy's Girl. So I just want to take this moment of appreciation to him. I would like to appreciate my godfathers, and I would also like to appreciate my brothers, my brother-in-laws, my brothers, my uncles, my cousins that are men who have kids, and every other person, pertaining to my life that is a man or fatherly figure, who has shown, so much leadership in my life and so shown so much love and support and, leading me aright, and making me who I am today. So thank you guys.
Seal, Supreme Iron Lady, your turn. Are you there? No, she's not there. African television. African television, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening,
Great.
Aristo.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's
Please
Day.
send out
Let
your
me,
shout out. Your
let
shout
me
out.
first, Aristo. Before I shout out, I beg you, please find me Lutuvandros. Lutuvandros, dance with my father again, please. I'm begging you.
I have it. Do you want me to
All right.
play it?
Who has it? Let's
Yeah,
I
play
yeah.
if
have
you
it.
have it.
Well, no, I don't have Little
Okay,
Vandra's
No,
version. I
no.
have
Look for
Celine
it, please.
Dion's.
Look for it. I'm going
don't
to give you
worry.
a 2-minute speech before you play the song, please.
All right.
This is the first time since my father passed away that I ever get to talk about him in a memorial. I was running away from Nigeria for a better country because of the injustice and the issues of Africa. I didn't get the opportunity to bury my father. It hurts. It hurts forever. There are many boys and girls like me that are not able to go home to bury their parents or to say their last goodbye. On behalf of every one of you, we say God bless the soul of our parents that we could not go home to bury. This is the first time I really get to talk about my father, and it really hurts. And I'm tearing up, for real. My father was my idol. People told me when I was a little boy, I'm a twin. They tell me how much my father used to carry me around, how he took me everywhere he went. And I'm doing my best to transfer the same love to my sons. And I want to say Happy Father's Day to my sons, to all the men, boys in Africa. The world is yours. You can be whatever you want to be. Daddy, we call him Baba. Baba, rest in peace. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Please, who wants to lose the Vandras? Play it. Touch. I was actually reserving that track for later. I think I'll go and think for that very song that I wanted to use. You don't pick them. I'll go use another one. Lady Harris, are you there? If you're not there, the voice
She's on
of
call.
Ghana.
She's on call.
Okay, the voice of Ghana. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, sweetie.
Yeah,
Um,
it's been a while,
Happy
baby.
Father's Day.
What's up?
It's because I'm in a crisis and I'm trying to handle it quietly.
Okay, all right.
So I'm just
Let's,
enjoying my holiday home.
all right. That's nice. Now, it's Father Day, and everyone is sending a shout out to their father or any father figure.
Mm.
And you can dedicate the music. If you got the music, play it. If we can find it for you, we will. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I will say happy Father's Day to my lovely son and every man I've ever met on my way in life, and my dad, even though I don't know how much he loved me, but I love him very much. He's the one who take me for my first disco, my first outing, and my first dance, my first everything in life. So I would say happy Father's Day to him and every man I've ever met in my life. So I wish every man born by a woman happy Father's Day. And I have this song which my dad liked very much. It's called it's a Nigerian song and it's a olden. So you guys enjoy it.
That I enjoyed the song for those who don't know the oldies. Now, um, Water, Dr. Water, how are you doing, Doc? How are you doing today?
Hi everyone. I
Hi.
say happy Father's
So,
Day.
happy Father's Day. Your shout out to your father, the father figure
Thank,
singing, and dedicate a song
thank,
to.
thank you. Happy Father's Day to everybody in the house, to all the fathers in the house. And
I want to
happy
play.
Father's Day to my dad. Although he's late, but I still say happy Father's Day to him. He's late for a very long time. And the person who has been a father figure in my life, that's my brother, Olowo Saudi. God sent him to me and he delivered the message without hiding anything. He's a good brother, a father figure, my mentor. I say happy Father's Day to you, brother. God bless you. More blessing, more blessing. I'm proud of myself. He taught me and I picked the message. And I'm very happy you're also proud of me today. I said happy Father's Day to you. God bless you. God bless you. You will lack nothing in this life. I'm very happy. I appreciate everything you've done for me so far, where I am today and where I'm still going. I'm just using this opportunity to say thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And happy Father's Day to my brother. He has been father figure, my mentor, my everything. God bless you, brother. That's my summation. I'm emotional. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. I'm not a music guy. Probably I just maybe Aristocrat can just help me to play a good song for him.
Let me check for a song. That is for Dr. Waters' request. EOD, how are you doing today? Are you there? EOD.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Today's Father's Day. Send your wishes and make a shout out. If you got music you like to play, you can play it after your wishes. And let's set it rolling.
Yeah, thank you very much, Aristo. For those that know me very well, they would know I got involved with Justice for Mohbad because of the love I have for my father. I'm a daddy's girl, and unfortunately today, being Father's Day, I had a dream about my dad. And the dream is, it's quite unfortunate. In that dream, my dad passed away. I called my friend Faladilo. I said, I had a dream that my dad died. And she said, oh, no, 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 it's not going to be now. If she's there, I'm sure she can confirm this. And she said, it's not going to be now. I said, but my dad is in his 80s anyway. And I've had a very bad day today with that thought in my head. That truly, the man I've known all my life. On this special day, this is the only vision that I come to me. Anyway, there's nobody in my household that will be listening to this. So I want to say this. Everything that I've experienced on Justice for Mohbad, to free on my dad, everything that I've seen, Justice for Mohbad, free on my dad. We did everything possible to make sure all his kids get to that height, the retired judge himself. I have this feeling that it's not gonna be that long before he's gone. But Aristo, could you please play that song again? Dance with my father. I love my dad. The last time I went to Nigeria, I have a video of him with that song, and that's what I'm gonna be sharing when he's ultimately gone. I don't want him to be gone now, but from the dream last night, I'm 1001% sure it's not gonna be too long. I'll be very grateful before you play that song. Happy Father's Day to my siblings. Happy Father's Day to all the single mother out there. Happy Father's Day to all the men that is doing mother and father. Happy Father's Day to all the women that are doing father and mother. And happy Father's Day to those of you that are in a structured home. But at the end of the day, today is special, and on this day, I celebrate my father. I celebrate you. If you play that song, Dance with My Father again, Susie for Justice, I'll be very grateful. I've had a very quiet day, very terrible day today because of my dream. Thank you
Okay.
for bringing this up tonight. And I owe everything in Justice for Mohbad to my father. Thank you very much.
Okay, give me 1 minute, okay?
POD, my friend, how are you?
It's Fala the law here. She's been the one consoling me. She told me my dad is not going to die. I said, why on this day? Anyway, happy
Your dad
Father.
died?
I had a dream he died.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I pray not.
Yeah, but let's enjoy that song, Susie for Justice. We're gonna on
Thank you very
final
much.
note.
Thank you very much.
I wanna give a shout out to my kid sister's husband for looking after my little girl. She just had her first ever child, in the UK, and I've been there and I've I see the way this man is looking after this baby. So shout out to you, Olua Bukola from your state. Thank you for being the father for that my little girl. Thank you very much. So,
For those just joining, this is the Father's Days edition here on Aristocrats Enclave. Seal, it's your turn. We
Sir,
passed you because you were away. Make your
I was on the phone. I'm sorry. I would like to
make
give
your
a
wish.
shout out. Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Ayodele Ifamuyiwa.
yes.
We thank you, we the justice team. We thank you very much for everything you have been doing. May God pay you according to your heart. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ Yorùbá. Ọlọ́run á sọ fún yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yín ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ohun tí èèyàn bá gbìn ló máa ká ní ìlọ́po ìlọ́po ìlọ́po. So everything, we appreciate you. Everything you are doing in this justice for mohbad, that Lord will pay you back in multiple folds. In Jesus' name, Inshallah. I will also want to greet our Muslims, brothers and sisters. A kú ọdún, a kú ìyèdún o. Àṣèyí ṣàmọ́dún, ọdún á yábò o. Thank you very much.
Thank you for wishing the father figure, someone that you regarded as a father figure, Father's Day, and also wishing Muslim faith happy Eid Mubarak. I also like to make this is a special request to someone's dad. This is for Mass. Mass, I'll do it on your behalf since for information, my wife is in the life somewhere there and nobody knows her, so it's good. I've seen her come. It is when she needs to get my attention, she comes to listen.
Comment, I will know her. If she comments, I
You
will
can't
catch
know
her.
her. You can never know
Let
her.
her
Only
comment.
you,
I
they
will,
look
I
for
will
trouble.
fish her out.
Anyways, as I was saying, today is a special Father's Day dedication. So, to her, I will on her behalf make a great dedication to her dad, who is late now, who is resting with God, and she greatly misses him so much, and I always feel it all the time. But most importantly is he has been a great dad. He has done the best he could, and it is evidence in how you and your brother have lived your life so far. And we thank God for both of them who are also with God now, seeing you above and very happy with what you've been able to do. You have impacted other people's life and even your sister as well have impacted other people's life. And I believe they'll be proud of you. So from you to them, happy Father's Day to them. And I believe that just as everyone celebrates their father today, it could be emotional for you, but definitely it is a lovely memory that you would love to share and, you know, to enjoy. Happy Father's Day to Pa. It's all good. We celebrate our parents. We celebrate those who are father figures in our lives. Happy Father's Day to my dad as well. He's much more alive and kicking. Even I'm thinking of marrying a small wife for him because I always call him King David. He needs to do like David. When David was old, the Bible says they found a virgin for him to warm him up. So I like that. So I've been thinking of finding a virgin for my own pa. Happy Father's Day. You're a great man. We love what you've done. We are all over, and it is good that you still hold the entire um, clan old. You hold us, and you are always giving us that direction we all need. We are people on our own now, also breeding our own generation. And we will for sure keep those values, the African value, the universal value, and the value knowing that God is ultimate. And that values that always resonate, saying that in whatever we do, it is an opportunity and a privilege to serve. Service is for human to give to others to have a better life. And today, I celebrate you and say Happy Father's Day. In that, I would like to play in that I would like to play Mass Father's Number. This song is from Rex Oma, Fawakoma Me.